And I am just saying that if you are going to concern yourself with state of the economy, then you must first consider both sides of the debate on economical enrichment.
But if you take the time to consider both sides of the debate, then what you're really missing is the big picture
Hey,
behind it.
sorry to stop you there, but I think you're recording.
Oh, uh, hello everyone, this is Animation4, and we're back playing some FTB Unleashed. The plan for today, after I go over a few things I've done, I will go over after I go over the few things I've done. So, as you can see, the train, I think I stopped it a few episodes ago, is now up and running, fully operational, constantly getting essence and gold and zombie flesh. I put an ME precision export bus. I don't think it needs to be precision. Actually, it does. Exporting charcoal, and I have it set to move single items and craft. So, see, this thing is full of charcoal. I found out trains can use it. I have tons of wood in this system. 42,000 logs. And whenever the train needs some wood, it throws them into the furnace and keeps this thing fueled. This thing should never stop. I also, I don't think I went over this, I put this ender chest here. You can see it's set to all orange. And there's another ender chest somewhere in the world that really needs some charcoal. And that is, I come through here, and I fall down, of course. That is in here. Here's the other one. See, it's full of charcoal. That way this thing can stay full even if for some reason there's a lack of logs. So that'll keep the system pumping out 85 on the top and, geez, what do I have? 9 on the bottom times 8, 54 for a total of a little bit over 100 RF per tick. This thing right here is pulling 130 or something. I don't have squids spawning because I have enough inks packs to spare right now. And I think that's about all I've done. I didn't do too much. Played around with the trains a little bit. Now, in this chest, I have all these ores. I have the important ones. I have the coal, the redstone, lapis, diamond, emerald, certus, nether quartz. Those are the important ones. Then I have all these not so important ones. The gold, some iron, some lead, silver, copper, tin, and ferrous. Now, what I plan on doing with this is what I've been doing before, by putting it in this room and breaking it all down. But now, I have a filler to do that for me. And I spent some time making this pick right here. It's a heat pickaxe, so it's going to cook anything it gets. It's got grinding on it, so it's going to grind it first. It's also got Fortune 4. So if you look at how you get iron dust, it puts it in a pulverizer. No, it'd be powder. Or pulverized. It pulverizes it. So if you look at how you get this, there's either a 10% chance for pulverized ferrous metal, which would instant cook to ferrous. Did that really run out of space? Oh, it did. Wow. It instant cooked to ferrous. The fortune increases the chance, so I'm pretty much guaranteed a ferrous whenever I get an iron, which is better when it's gold, or when it's copper. Copper gives you a gold, tin gives you an iron, lead gives you a silver, silver gives you a lead, and gold you don't get anything for. So I'm just hoping the durability of this lasts. It's got Unbreaking 3 and Repair 2. Yeah, but that's what it's going to be like. Boom. Then I'll just basically plow through this, get tons of materials. It looks like the durability is going down, but at a reasonable rate. This is pretty cool. And this is how I'm going to get my materials. I'll just go pick them up. Let's see what I got so far. I should get 2 of the basics plus extra. Yeah, look at all this stuff. I have no need for it. I'd have enough materials to last plenty of time. Not necessarily in here, but in the other system. See, I have 3,000 iron and gold, plenty. 200 diamonds. Main thing I need is diamonds, redstone, the rare things, not this common stuff. So, I'm going to break down this big chunk of things. Yeah, I wonder if I had to get a piece of stone. This piece of stone, I need this system. Make a quick stone button. This, the filler, once it fills completely, stops. It has the red light. It's not going to fill anymore. What if I push a button? No? If I push a button on this guy? No. So I think I have to do this. That's a bit annoying. But if it doesn't fill all the way, it'll stay green, which is better. So I'm going to break down all this stuff, and I'll be right back. So I spent the time, load, and I mined out all this stuff. I actually made another pickaxe, the exact same thing, to get it to go faster. Spoils of laser drilling, I guess. Anyway, time to do some Thaumcraft. The reason I want to do Thaumcraft is, I didn't really say it, the wand of equal trade. So as you can see, this is a cobble structure, and it's kind of ugly. So I want to be able to trade it out. The wand of equal trade, it's an actual item. So yeah, it's that one. So I want to be able to do that, and to do that I have to get into Thaumcraft. It also has a bunch of other things, like the brain in a jar to store experience, some really cool items, and so yeah, it's just a good thing to get into. And I've already gotten into it quite a bit. Totally didn't record an episode with my mic muted, but I got my Thauminominomicon, and I'm ready to do some more Thaumcraft. And it's going to be kind of a talky episode, because a lot has happened in the past few days. I just want to give my viewpoint, I guess. So, things going on. Well, there's 3 things I want to discuss. Oh, it's going to be tricky. I've never really done one of these talk episodes before. The first thing is, of course, the big one, that Microsoft bought Minecraft. Well, I'm pretty sure they bought the entire company, the Mojang company, which means that Notch sold his shares, which was 70%, for 2.5 billion. So Notch got like 1.7 of that. So what does this mean? Oh, I don't want to say what the right answer is, because there is no really right answer for what's going to happen. It's all up to them to figure out where this is going to go. I really hope I'm doing this right. I don't have a bucket. It's really up to them to figure out where it's going to go. But so people are worried about things, and I guess there's reason to be worried. It's putting a company in charge of something they've never dealt with before. Oops, that was wrong. I was supposed to make this thing first. See, I'm not good with talking and doing stuff at the same time, so I need practice. But they're new, so they kind of have to learn what's going on. Of course, they did like the Xbox version, so they kind of have an idea, but really the PC version is an entirely different thing that they have never dealt with before. So what am I doing? I'm making a wand. Yes. Just so you know what I'm doing. I'm making this thing. I need 16 of that stuff. Yes. So yeah, the biggest thing I think they have to pay attention. Magnet is the online community. They haven't really dealt with the online community before, but it's a huge part of this game. If you took away the internet and gave people Minecraft, they'd play it for a week. But it's been around for years now. So that's only because of the online community. And right now, they kind of force themselves into it with this purchase. They force themselves into the online community, and they shouldn't really do anything until that kind of sets in. Like, people have to get used to them being here. They shouldn't try to make any major changes. They should just let everything function as normal. So everything, I'm not trying to tell them what to do. I'm more suggesting, or what would be the best course for everyone. Then once they're settled in, then they can make some small changes if they feel fit, but nothing that would hinder the online community, because that's where you get mods like this. That's where you get YouTubers. That's where you get streamers. That's where you get all that stuff. And without it, there's been much less interest in the game. So, in terms of whether this was good or bad, I don't think there's a real answer for that. There's its perks. Like, I'm sure Microsoft has a few more experienced people. Well, not a few more people that they can have work on it. Air, water, earth, fire. So we may be able to see some of that stuff come out more, or we may be able to see. I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're gonna see. Insufficient charge. Oh man. Gotta get 50. Oh, this guy's got 50. Yay. So yeah, we're not really sure what we're gonna see yet until they do something, but they haven't yet. So they're still getting settled in. So we can't really make any decisions until we see how this plays out. That's what I'm getting at. Time to do some research. Next order of business is FTB. If you didn't know, you don't have the launcher, or you're not paying attention to anything. Ooh, wand of excavation. Then stuff's coming out. I'm not even watching this. The 1.7 Modpack's coming out, and if you read anyone's posts on them, they are intense packs. I'm really excited for them. Basically, what's happening is, if you played Agrarian Skies, Wand of Lightning, oh geez. If you played Agrarian Skies, you know what that's about. It's quests. Lots of quests, lots of that kind of stuff going on. Maybe light? No? So, that's what the packs are going to be. They're going to be quests, and they're going to have lore, they're going to have background, all that stuff. Maybe sharpness, like attack. Yeah, that. So do I have any arrows? So I'm really excited for it. They're all going to be linked together. Like if you read the blog post on them, they're all going to be linked together. So it's going to be like they're going to have similar lore and all that. They're going to be they're going to be focused around their quests and everything. And the alpha pack just came out, which is showing how they're actually doing this. They're getting into development, letting you see what's going on. 2 packs are out right now. As I'm recording this, there's the FTB Lite, which is just a bunch of not too intense mods for not the world's greatest computers. And then there's Magic Farm 3, which, if you've ever played Magic Farm 201, expect to have some trouble with it. The first Magic Farms were pretty challenging packs, not like a little easier than Blood and Bones, I guess, but more focused on survival than death. Like, it lets you survive, makes you find ways to survive, as opposed to constantly killing you and say good luck. Not that there's anything wrong with Blood and Bones. I have not played it, but I've seen playthroughs, and now I'm just getting into badness. But I'm really excited for them. They're in the alpha stage, so it's just testing the mod packs. I've played them a few times. They seem like a lot of fun, and I'm really excited. But we'll see that when it comes out. Ooh, water jars. I need these. I need chests, I think. So we'll see that when it comes out. Last thing is this channel. I'll keep it brief. Basically, I've been kind of confused on where I'm going. Channel's been growing good. That's good. That rate you expect a random video channel to be going. And what else was I gonna say? So I've been looking at my big things and my little things. This series is one of the little things, but it's easy to do and it's a lot of fun. So I enjoy doing it. Let me get some brains. Brains. Let me get brains. I don't have any. Biggest things, mostly, for the most part, I guess, are the speed spotlights. Those are the biggest videos I do. They get the most positive feedback. everyone seems to like them. They can learn a lot without spending a ton of time, and I enjoy doing them. I enjoy helping people figure out stuff they couldn't on their own. So it's not a problem to do that. Reinforce glass. I have glass. There's no magic. There's no magic in it. Why is there no magic? I don't know what else to put in this. Metal, maybe? I already tried metal. I haven't tried metal yet. What else would go in it? Vacuose, glass, dirt? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not focusing anymore. But, yeah, so I'm going to try to get back to doing more speed spotlights. I haven't done any since, what was it, Extra Cells. They take a long time. Setting up all those things, learning about the mod, basically understanding every aspect of the mod, and arranging it so I can show you it in 5 minutes is not an easy task. That's why I haven't been doing as many, because it takes a lot of time, and it's time I sometimes don't have. So let me try some coal, some of this obsidian. I don't think I tried flint. Maybe I did. Maybe leather. This. I don't know. I don't know at this point. So yeah, there's that. In terms of other things, I'm looking into maybe starting some new series. Really? Okay then. I'm looking into maybe starting some new series on some of the new mod packs mostly that I just talked about like 2 minutes ago. She says nothing goes into this. I've concluded. That is nothing. Anything I missed? Anything I have that I missed? I suppose that stuff, which would be ender pearls, I think. Now, let me try nether wart and ender pearls. I have no ender pearls. So, yeah, starting some new series. Just some light playthroughs. When I play stuff, I play it very differently than how other people play it. I play it with the intent of doing stuff I need to and not adding too much extra, which isn't as exciting to watch unless you want to guide through. So I'm kind of, it's weird. So it's a weird circumstance. That's why I haven't really done many series. I haven't done any series after this one. There it is. Yay. But I plan on changing that. What else has been big? There was something else. Looking at basically looking at modded things and going into detail about them, like with the spotlights, differences between mod packs, going over mod packs, all that stuff. It's been really good, and I want to do more of it, but it's really hard. It takes a lot of time. Those little crafting things that you see in the speed spotlights, they take. First, I have to look at the item. I have to figure out the item, which takes 15 minutes by itself. Setting those up takes an extra 5 minutes, and then arranging them nicely, getting it all to work out, building little setups adds like 45 minutes total to everything. So you get even just 10 items. That's still at least 3 hours of setup. It's ridiculous. But I do it because people learn things, and all the great support I've been getting, people saying thank you so much, and how I'm doing such a good thing. That's really supporting and encouraging, and makes me want to keep doing this because I'm having a lot of fun. Sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and it just makes it's a great circumstance, and that's all I have to say about that. So now. See if I can make this this wand. I don't know what goes into it. So some of this, some of this. See if I can make this wand of equal trade. I'm hoping that's what this is, but it's probably gonna have some of this if it's a wand. It is. And I am on thorough, so it's just going slow. On equal trade, talisman of medium. What? That's not what I wanted. I'll keep doing this, try to get the equal trade. Whoa. Water. I'll keep doing this and try to get the wand of equal trade. There it is. There's the wand of equal trade. Got that. 50%. Permutatio would be exchange. It'd be seeds. Probably a ton of this stuff, because that's what the wand is. Put in all the seeds. It's one made out of seeds, that's what it is. Yay! See if we can make this thing. See if it's super hard. Infusion Altar, Instrumentum, and Permutatio. With a 1 of the Apprentice and 4 purple shards. Let's get 4 purple shards. I have this 1 of the Apprentice I used in this enchantment. 0 vis, that's fine. I'm really excited to make this thing. Hopefully it does what I need it to. I got 3 of them I needed 4. This can go in here. Just needs it needs 250. Well, it needs 50. It has 250. Let's get 4 pieces of flint and seeds. I need more seeds. How many seeds do I need? I think 16. Yeah. So I need a bucket for water, or a bucket of water. That works just as well. And I'm gonna fill this thing up. How many do I need? 4 and 16. Okay. This has 1, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Boom. There it is. Wand of Equal Trade. How does it work? Just use block to change another blocks by sneaking and right-clicking on the desired block. When you left-click on another block, it will turn into the target block. Right-clicking will transform a host of other blocks. Okay, so I need to be carrying the block. Let's see if I can do this. Carrying it. Do that. Oh. 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 Oh, that's what I wanted. Oh, that's perfect. Yay. Really excited to use that for next episode, but thanks so much for watching. You have yourselves a good day. Bye-bye.